So going back to calories to talk about how that number is pretty accurate. There's different ways to calculate calories. There's like Mifflin St. George, there's Harris Benedict. What I just did was called it's like a quick calorie method. Um, so the way that I explain it to patients in the past, because they just didn't believe me. I used to work as a dietitian, rotating dietitian all across the state of New Jersey. I went to different subacute and long-term rehab facilities. One I stopped by would be one that I went to was I think it's Meadowview in Williamstown. They have a section where they have individuals that are in comas or are vent dependent. Um, my role there was to provide the nutrition. If you've never seen anybody on a vent or in a coma, it's not great. Um, they have a ventilator, something keeping them breathing. They have IV fluids or intravenous IV bag, keeping them hydrated. Um, Also providing them medications. They have all different tubes and whatnot coming in and out. Um, my role there was to provide the nutrition, like I said. So they also had a tube that either went into their stomach called a PEG tube or into their smaller intestine called a J tube or through their nose or through their mouth, as you typically see on like TV. Uh, what dietitians do is they take all the data. So they take the height, the weight, the trending weights, any kind of medical conditions, any kind of wounds, their blood sugars, if they have any renal issues, really anything and everything, because they have to. Each formula is different, and they have to calculate the right rate and the right amount so that you don't do more damage than you can. No, that you don't do any damage at all. That's why I have to be good with the numbers. Um, so I was able to do tube feedings for various coma and vent patients, as well as when I worked in long-term care, and I do tube feedings for the elderly who weren't getting enough nutrition in. Um, so what does this all mean? That number that you just calculated out, it's your weight in pounds divided by 2.2 to convert it to kilograms and multiply that by 25. It's an estimation, right? I use that number for patients that were in comas. So what that means is if I wanted that person to maintain their weight and they had no other conditions and everything was okay, I would give them that number of calories per day. If I wanted them to gain weight, I would give them additional calories. If I wanted them to lose weight, I would take calories away. Um, that's weight loss in a nutshell. It's all about calories. Everything else that you hear about, everything else you read about, all these fad products and all this other great stuff. Yeah, kind of like bullshit. So I will be going after some of these products. Kind of. I have one that you'll have a clip later today. Um, so we'll get to that. Um, what else? Like saying what else? Can if you guys want to, which I think you should, as you're going through kind of like the weekend and getting your snacks and everything together, um, read your nutrition labels. I want you guys to kind of really educate yourselves, and with me educating and helping. But I don't want this 5 weeks to come up and then be like, I'm not paying an additional dollar per meal, and then just go back to the old habits and everything like that. That really does nothing. It's just a waste of everybody's time and money. Thank you for the money, but it's a waste of time. My goal is to try to get you fit. My goal is to get everybody where you don't need me, which would be cool. Like if I could educate enough people and get you to the point where you can just do it on your own, and the only reason you're coming to me is because it's convenient, or it's more convenient than trying to meal plan on your own, and because of the taste. And hopefully, the taste is always there. Um, so it's education. Is that I want you guys to kind of learn while you're going through it and kind of pay more attention to things. So if you have questions about things, don't hesitate to ask. The more questions that I get on the same or similar subjects, then I'll just do a quick clip. I'm at home, so I can make clips pretty regularly, unless Harley comes in and just barges through the table and everything, and is Harley. Um, that's it for now. If you guys have anything, let me know. I have a bunch of other studies and stuff, experiments that I'm going to do next. All right, thanks.